Flathead Lake cherry farmers work hard to save fruit as operations were shut down during the middle of harvest due to wildfire danger.
We were probably halfway through our harvest before the fire happened, and it disrupted everything, of course, because our warehouse is on Finley Point.
2 weeks ago, cherry harvest began for 80 Flathead Lake orchards, roughly 500 acres of cherries, part of the cherry grower cooperative on Finley Point. Early Sunday morning, everything came to a halt as the Boulder 2700 fire ravished out of control.
There was a mandatory evacuation of Finley Point, so we can't use the warehouse, which is where we need to hydrocool our cherries, and we need the loading dock there to load semi-trucks.
Munson Fruit Field Representative Brian Campbell says his team worked closely Sunday morning with the Finley Point Fire Department and Lake County Sheriff's Office to safely bring 2 semi-trucks to the plant Sunday, saving thousands of pounds of cherries.
We had 160 bins of fruit in there that would have just rotted, and that's like over 50,000 pounds of fruit. So luckily they let us bring in 2 semis that loaded up, and we're off to Washington.
Brian says his team adjusted on the fly, sending a semi-truck directly to an orchard in Yellow Bay so the grower could send their cherries straight to Washington before the fruit was spoiled.
Yeah, it's not the ideal situation because we can't hydrocool the fruit, but it's the only alternative we can come up with to get the fruit in.
Brian has lived on Finley Point for more than 50 years and grew up working on Flathead Lake orchards. He admits it was hard to think about the cherry operation when he received the call to evacuate Sunday morning.
You're trying to go around your house with a headlamp figuring out which photo albums to throw in your car. Was no fun. You always think it could happen to somebody else but not you. So the last thing on my mind for the last day here has been cherries. I've been thinking about whether my house is going to survive, but now I'm starting to think about cherries a little bit again with the help of the weather.
Brian says one thing out of the ordinary that all cherry farmers can agree on right now is bring on as much rain as possible.
Cherry farmer this time of year is hoping it doesn't rain, but I think no matter how much cherries you have hanging on your trees, we are all hoping for rain.
In Lake County, Sean Wells, MTN News.